Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day, what a wonderful morning, and thank you for being here this morning. Small gathering we were expecting, and we have that gathering, but we have the most important people here, and all of you made our day because we wanted you to be here, and each one of you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. Let's begin our event with the verse from Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال إبراهيم رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا وارزق أهله من الثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر قال ومن كفر فأمتعه قليلا ثم أضطره إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير صدق الله العظيم.
Of August, and many of you, I think most of you, are from Pakistan. Is that right? Let me see your hand. Okay, lot of you. So with that day, I think it's a special day for us today. From Pakistan, being Muslim, having a halal pantry, and it's the first month of Ramadan, Muharram, which is the first month of the year of the Islamic calendar. So for that reason, there are some importance I will share with you. But at this time, we would like to do the national anthem of Pakistan. Zameen Shadbaan, Keshwar Haseen Shadbaan, Tu Nishane Azme Alishan Arze Pakistan, Markaze Yakin Shadbaan, Pak Sarzameen Ka Nizam, Quwwate Awam, Qaumul Sultanat, Painda Ta Zindabad, Shadbad Manzil-e Murad, Parjam-e Sitaro Hilal, Rahbare Tarakki-o Kamal, Tarjumane Mazi Shane Haq, Jane Istiqbal, Sae Khudae Zul Jalal. Pakistan Zindabad.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This team, people who have been working since 2015, there are many people who have worked, and there's a few of us who are not available today because of the weekend and they have other engagements. But we have Masood Siddiqui, we have Brother Kamal Tahir, we have Wahid Bhai right here, then we have Taira Sharif, we have Brother Tanveer Chaudhary, and of course, the man we cannot move without, our money man, the treasurer, Sayyid Najmul Saqib, and I hope you hear what I mean. I mean, he's going to call you. So, so a big round of applause to the team. Without them, it's not possible. So I really appreciate all of your help, and I think we'll continue to work what we believe in for the community and across the board. Thank you very much. Peace is not just the absence of conflict. Peace is the creation of an environment where all can flourish regardless of race, color, creed, religion, gender, class, caste, or any other social markers of difference. And when I was reading, I thought that how did I get all the way up to here where I am standing today? At Pronto with my brothers, and that wouldn't have been possible with few key people, few friends like you, and the people up there. And I wanted to really thank Assemblyman and Assistant Speaker of the House, Assemblyman Phil Ramos. Thank you so much for your support for our community and what you do in Suffolk County, especially the Bay area. We owe it to you, and all these people love you and they praise you. I also wanted to thank my brother Mark. I think he adopted me or I adopted him in some way. And you heard him talking and how he was explaining and expressing his emotions toward collaboration and everything. Mark, thank you so much. I also wanted to, it's a great value and a great thing that Vivian Hart, who's the president of PRONTO, is here with us. And I really want to thank you for opening your doors for the Muslim community to have and share their thoughts and what their beliefs are and what they eat and how can we break the bread together. And it would not have been possible until you let me in from that door. You might have met many people in your life. I mean, there were some people are like me who are pushy, and I didn't let you go anywhere. And thank you so much for accepting me. I also want to thank the team. I mean, Yani has provided a great service, and I mean, her relationship, just the way she deals with things. Okay, she's always smiling, and she is the front office manager, and you cannot enter or you cannot leave without her. You can leave probably from the other side, but she won't let you. Thank you so much, Yani, for what you do for the community, for your own communities, and what we are going to do together for the other community for whom we are working together. And I also wanted to thank Maria Vidal. Thank you so much for helping us with the food pantry back there. We have been working for the last few weeks. We tried our best to do that thing, and your help, your experience, and your collaboration with this team under the supervision of Vivian Hart and the leadership of Mark, I think is coming along very good. I really want to appreciate it, and thank you so much. And with that, of course, I see very important people here from our community. I really value your presence from Beshul Masjid, Brother Shahid, Brother Ahmad from our Grand Council is here. We have Brother Mohsen Naqvi from Imam Barga. Shai Najaf, he's here. Thank you so much. And many of you, Sister Siddiqui is here. And of course, somebody we always have when Phil is there, Angela Ramos. Give her a big hand. And thank you so much. And of course, we have Dr. Feroz Mukhi here also. Dr. Feroz, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. PACE, Progressive American Community Empowerment, first Halal Pantry in collaboration with PRONTO of Long Island. Thank you for joining us on this auspicious day. Especially we have 14th of August, which is a Pakistan Independence Day. And it's also first month of Muharram Islamic calendar, which is another significance. And there's another thing, which is the martyrdom of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, which is the grandson of the Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. His martyrdom is observed with much respect and sorrow around the world. People give charity, offer food and drinks in remembrance of the pain he and his family endured during their ordeal. So frankly, there could be no better day than this to inaugurate a Halal Pantry. So all these things are coming together. So now you can think PACE team and PRONTO team, when they come together and think of something, they come of a date, which is very important. And I think this date will be remembered for many reasons. And inshallah, God willing, this Halal Pantry will flourish here and will help the community from wherever you can think of to wherever you can think of. And with God help and support, and of course with support of all of you, we must trust each other that when we start something with good heart and faith, it will happen. So PACE and PRONTO will once again I created this historic day in Long Island, inauguration of PACE and PRONTO's first Halal Pantry together, where there's no boundary, there's no limit. We shake hands, I drink the same water with them, I drink the same juice with them, I eat the pizza with them. So what is the difference? So whatever that was missing for some people who will probably hesitate to come to this place and pick up food for their need, because when you go back and you're going to share with your friends, you can tell them you can go there, because all they have to do is come in the front, and which I'm sure Yanni will explain it to you, and Maria, and they'll walk back. They'll come out with the stuff that just you and me eat at home. So with that, this is the whole picture of what we have been trying to do until now. If you see on your right side, the space, if we believe in diversity, equity, and inclusiveness, it's the first Halal Pantry inauguration. But I think when we work together, we will create miracles. Thank you very much.
To you all, thank you. And I see so many people, every time I come to these events, I feel so proud. I feel like a proud godfather of the Muslim community. Every time I see just the way that the mark that you have made in our community, the evolution of the Muslim community, when I see what happens today, and look, we have to realize what today, history has been made through the efforts of Pace and Saeed. The very first, there doesn't exist any halal food pantry at all on Long Island. But thanks to the visionary leadership of Saeed and the rest of the board members in Pace, we now have that. Muslim community, there are so many Muslims in my community that are in need. Throughout this pandemic, I used to get the calls in the office, and there are food pantries, but many did not feel comfortable with the dietary offerings of the food pantries, and Pronto has had the foresight to create this alliance with Pace and to be able to offer this to your community. So now what we need you all to do, all the leaders here, we need you to start spreading the word to your respective people that this is available here, that they can come here and there will be halal food to be able to help them through the difficult times. And I see many of the leaders here throughout the years that have sprung out. I see the leaders from both our mosques over here. In fact, from the Bayshore Mosque, I see a donation to Pronto for $500 today. Thank you. Pronto has been, throughout this pandemic, the heroes of our community. That is why I fought hard in the assembly. I just secured $50,000 for your, in capital money, so they can actually buy a refrigeration truck and deliver food. So now they're gonna be able to deliver halal food to the Muslim community here. All you have to do is get them there. Thank you. Thank you, Mark, and everybody else in Pronto. And today is Pakistani Independence Day. I congratulate you. You know, I've grown so fond of the Pakistani community, and you know, I wasn't born in Pakistan, but Pakistan was born in me. As a result of knowing all of you and seeing the goodwill, and I've learned so much from your community. And this is a prime example of how the Muslim community live. They don't just, you know, go to their place of worship and talk about it. They live the word of their holy books and of their religion. And I know that Muslims are taught that when you become successful, don't think about what you can get. The first thing you can think about is, what can I give? And that is what you do. I see a room full of successful people here. You don't really need to be in Brentwood or doing the things that you're doing, but you've had the foresight and the generosity and the benevolence in your heart to reach out. And this goodwill creates goodwill for Muslims throughout our country. When Muslims do this, the spirit of giving, the way that you have bridged the gap between other communities, you are the ambassadors of your people. And when we know, you know, nationwide, we know the rhetoric, we know there's sectors in our country that there's a lot of rhetoric against Muslims. Know that you fight injustice with the truth. And the truth is that Muslims are benevolent people who go part of their community, integral part of their community. The census just came in 2 days ago, and we found that the Muslim community right here in my district is the second fastest growing sector of our community. They are Hispanic first, Muslim, then African American, and then all the rest. So there is a demographic growth over here, and we're seeing it in the form of empowerment, in the form of resources, in the form of food pantries, in the form of an MBQ Muslim Islamic school here, in the form of a Islamic Muslim Grand Council that represents people from both counties, and in the form of wonderful organizations like PACE, who take their time out. This is probably the third time that PACE has been here, serving our community throughout the pandemic, helping in one way or another. For that, I truly want to thank you for all your hard work, for everything that you did. The Muslim community, you have been caught on the radar by your generosity, by your very wonderful work, and the fact that you're reaching out outside of your mosque and speaking with people, so much so that elected officials, we want to learn your needs and be able to respond. Recently, I was approached by Julie Burgos, who is a Brentwood School Board member. I think she's here. Is Julie here? Remember that face, Julie, right there. She is your friend. And there is a school board meeting in which Julie is making a resolution where she's going to make a proposal for the Brentwood schools to hire halal vendors to be able to offer halal food to their schools. Several years ago, I know members of the mosque here, we organized, went over there, and we were successful in getting a prayer room in the Brentwood schools. Now it's time to build on that. And we're hoping that this becomes contagious and we start to get halal food and prayer rooms in every school district on Long Island where we have significant amount of Muslims. But that only comes with the hard work and the activism of the wonderful visionary leaders that we have here. So again, I want to thank you for everything that you have done on behalf of myself, on behalf of Angela, my wife. Thank you for everything you have done. I want to thank the Muslim community. To the Pakistani community, I want to leave with these words. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you.
PACE is an organization that, very similar to PRONTO, has a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusiveness. Equity is such an important component within that equation. And diversity is obviously the flavor of America. We are so diverse. We are able to, in our inclusiveness, bring together different people from different backgrounds, from different faiths, from different nations, come together and provide for an extraordinary American dream and American experience for all. So that's what we stand for. Our mission is to feed the hungry, to clothe the needy, to welcome all, and all strangers. So there's no stranger danger in PRONTO, as we teach our children. Stranger danger, but in PRONTO there is none. And we provide healing and hope to everyone that we interact with, whether they come in through our doors or whether they call us on the phone. Our goal is to provide that healing, that hope, so that we can improve their quality of life and give them resources so that they can help themselves and then they can improve the communities that we live in. All of us have value. God has given us talents. God has given us that value to share with others. And so it is our obligation to make a difference in our world, for ourselves, for our families, for our communities, and for our children.
Amen. Ask the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, what is the best practice of Islam? And the Messenger of Allah, Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, to feed the people and to greet all with salams or peace and stand up at night and pray while people are asleep. So for the Muslim community, it is important for us to be a part of these kinds of efforts to feed the people.
A blessing today is, I believe God is with us right now. He's in this room. He's rejoicing over this collaboration, and the blessings will continue, because whenever you do good to someone, you get it back in return. And this is a promise, and it's happening today, and it will continue to happen. It's just wonderful to see all of you today. I'm so sorry that I can't stay longer, but I just have the vision that this will go on, not only in PRONTO, but maybe in other organizations throughout Suffolk County, because we really do have to come together. And you know that old saying, it takes a village? Well, this is a beautiful village right here. Picture of a beautiful village.
It's a pleasure to have all of you here at PRONTO. Like always, we are welcome everybody. And this is amazing thing and Pakistani Day. Congratulations for independence. They're doing this in here in Pronto. We will help better the community and the Asian and all the Pakistanis and Muslim community too. They're coming through these doors. We appreciate that. And thank you for the collaboration that all of you do here. Thank you and welcome.
I'm so happy that we all gathered today for this special event. And first of all, I want to congratulate for your Independence Day.
Thank you.
It is actually a joy that we're all here for the same purpose, which is, to help our community. And I am a person of short words, but thank you for your support. And I hope that, this will be a long life commitment for all of us. So thank you all.
Pronto started when in 1969.
Yes, sir.
I was very young at that time.
You still are.
Okay.
still are.
Oh, yeah.
And they moved here 2015 or
Yes, sir.
2015 they moved here. Mashallah, they're doing great for the community. They're helping the community. And this Halal food pantry, halal food, Islam is not just a religion, it's a way of life. And the halal food is one of the very important ingredient in their life. Usually you see, when Muslim go someplace, they are dietary restriction, they don't want to eat anything. But Pronto, what is doing, as Pronto is growing, their community is growing, they are part of this community, and same Masjid Darul Quran is next door, and we've been part of this Toronto. We send usually people over here, and they will asking us about the halal food, and we discuss, with the different people. MashaAllah, thank you, Pronto, for doing this. Thank you,
I'd like to
Saisa.
thank everyone coming to the inauguration of the first halal pantry, or one of the first halal pantries. Jazakallah khair for the Progressive American Community Empowerment for taking the initiative to work with Pronto. Many moons ago, I actually lived down the block from here on Heckscher Avenue, and I saw when Pronto was under construction. So I've seen the change that Pronto has made in the community, and it's a perfect collaboration between Pace, the Assemblyman Ramos, who, I don't know how you're able to provide money for every organization. Talk to him, he does a great job. But it's important for inclusion and diversity. We see in our current state, the conversation that everyone is having about inclusiveness, and for organizations that one would think are on the opposite sides of the track, coming together for the common good.
I'm so proud to be part of this, and my heart is so happy. I really do not know what to say. I'm so happy to see Pronto coming along with Base. We're very diverse here in Pronto. I do not know who I should be talking on behalf of, like the Grand Council, Base, or Pronto, but all of them has very special heart, very special place in my heart.
Nothing happens without taking action, and it requires a small initiative like we've seen here that then flares up. And we thank you a lot for taking that initiative, because without that initiative, nothing happens, as it was discussed.
A proud day to be able to recognize the hard work of Pronto and all they do. I know I can testify firsthand to all they do. I've been here so many times, and day in and day out, literally, these people here have handed food to thousands upon thousands of people from our community and relieved their plight. So on behalf of New York State Assembly, for your hard work and dedication to our community, I'd like to award this certificate of merit to Vivian Hart, Yanida Crucio, and Maria Vidal. We also have certificates of award for Chaudhry Tabit for their good work with Pace. Sunny Nagpi.
Sunny Naqvi from
Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman. Anybody?
Abdul Rahman is he here?
Where's Vahi? Okay. Let's accepted on behalf of the Rahman.
Please, big round of applause. Edwin Dorham.
एक मुसलमान की सबसे बड़ी ख्वाहिश अल्लाह के घर का तवाफ और रोज़ा रसूल पर हाजिरी है। डॉन ट्रैवल्स आपको दे रहा है हज और उम्रे के लिए सबसे बेहतरीन पैकेजेस। तो फिर आज ही कॉल कीजिए 2122441818 या विजिट कीजिए dontravels.com।